Alrighty guys, let's get started. So, third year of medical school. It consists of clinical rotations as well as didactic, I guess you could say. Schools do it differently. Our school does have required assignments that we complete online. So it's like being an online school as well as going to work every day, all day. We have exams to close out the end of each rotation, and that is how you get credit, as well as receiving an evaluation by your preceptor, which is the physician you work with, or it might be a group of physicians, a couple of physicians. It kind of just depends on the setting. So that's an overview of third year, and I wanted to tell you that before I got into it. Third year in a nutshell: working, whatever your preceptor works, basically. Learning as much as you can there. Trying to study every day after working. Definitely studying as much as you can on the weekends, but it's a lot of studying because you don't see everything, you know, that you're going to be tested on. So working, studying, taking exams, and trying to all maintain while doing that. But it's a joyful experience that I'm forever grateful for. My advice to a third year medical student is to stay on the schedule. If you want to break down your reading by or your studying by hey, I saw this today, let me make sure I read up on that and I know that very well. That's an awesome idea because you really can connect the two. And if it's even possible, go ahead and look it up while you're at your rotation. Like if you have a lot of downtime, depending on the rotation. I also would highly recommend having a good schedule, a good resource, a committed resource that you really like and you know you learn from best to help you be on track and prepare for your COMAT exams, because those exams, or shelf exams, whatever you know, depending on what kind of school you're at, but those exams are truly going to benefit you so much whenever you go to take level 2 or step 2 or your next board exam. Same test writers, you know, so I would highly recommend that, building a good relationship with these preceptors, because these can be the people that, and should be the people that write your letters of recommendation when you go to apply for residency, which is also very important, as well as trying to be as hands-on as possible. Like, if you know this would kill the patient, obviously don't do it. But if you're able to step in and do anything, get that experience, because there's only so much time left before you're an actual doctor and you're the resident and you're almost responsible. Like, you have to do these things on your own. So volunteer, volunteer, volunteer. Ask to do things. If you're ever asked to do anything, just try. A great way to go about it is to say, okay, I'm not sure, I've never done that before, but if you can maybe show me one and then I'll do it the next time, or maybe just talk me through it and I'll do it. Because we're capable. You have to know that you're capable. You're able. You have the knowledge. You have the skills. You wouldn't be there in that position if you couldn't. So be confident and make sure that you get the best and the most you can out of the experience. I would also recommend, so don't allow a person with an experience with a preceptor or a person to just completely deter you from an area, because you might enjoy that rotation or that field better at a different location. So just try to always keep in mind that things are what you make it, of course, but also everything is not the same just because you've seen it once. So try to get as much exposure as well as, you know, be open. If I could do anything differently, well, definitely study better, smarter, not harder. I would try to figure out how to study kind of, I don't know, more efficiently, I guess, because with some rotations I had time to study during the week and every day, you know, without being I'm exhausted and I can't think anymore. But other rotations were different. So just definitely, I would maximize the free time I had, just figuring out ways that I can always study on the go, as well as just be prepared for my exams. I would also recommend, or change, what else would I change? I would ask for letters of recommendation while I was there. I forgot to do that. I did write thank you notes, and I tried to, like, you know, make a good impression. Of course, professionalism was one of my highest ratings on every evaluation, so I wasn't concerned about that, but I should have really considered who did I want letters of recommendations from at the time, so I could say, hey, do you think you could write me a strong letter? So then I could have that instead of waiting and now having to be like, hey, do you remember me? But other than that, that's all I can think of that I would change. I really loved my experiences. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this kind of gave you a good little glimpse into the third year. I hope you guys check out first and second year videos. Keep checking out my channel, like, you know, see what's next, and don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.